welcome back to This Is Your Life. I am Queen Von Shay Tarot, and today I will be doing a couples reading, basically couples now versus ex's current situation. So it's possible that the couples now situation will relate, but it's possible that your ex's situation may not relate. You know what I'm saying? It could be like vice versa. So I may pick up on the energy of your current situation or your ex's current situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be both. Okay. So I just wanted to explain that before I get started. We're going to start with the tarot cards first. And I want to start off with the couples who are in a current relationship. Okay. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Wands. It really doesn't matter which zodiac sign it is. Okay. And then at the split it in half, now we have the Knight of Wands. All right, well, could be a fire sign. Let's just see. What is the current situation for couples right now? What is the current situation for couples right now? Okay. All right, so we got two cards here. We got two cards here, and I just decided to split the decks in half since we are talking about couples and their current situation, and that's kind of all that flew out. So these are face down. What I can see is over here we have the what is this? The Seven of Pentacles right here. Sorry, it's actually the Eight of Pentacles. So we have the Eight of Pentacles right here. And then over here, we have the Six of Swords. So it looks like, depending on what these two cards up here say, either somebody is working, okay, and somebody is moving forward. I mean, moving towards something. But this is crazy because I'm hoping no one is finna get ready to leave if they're already in a relationship. So let's turn this over and see. Damn. That's the current situation. Okay, look. I got the Queen of Pentacles right here. And see, remember the Queen of Pentacles was right here up under the Eight of Pentacles. And then right here, we have the Page of Swords. And it talks about like new ideas, okay, and moving forward. Now, this is how I want to put this, instead of saying that, you know what, it could be because this is face down. You may not see this coming. So let's make it, let's do it this way. So let's see. Current situation for those that's in a relationship. Either A, y'all finna, ooh, nope. I'm sorry. I tried to make it, stick. Like, no, that's not what it is. They not finna not be together or something like that. But then you see when I lift this card up, I ended up getting the death card. So I shouldn't have second guessed myself and just went on with it. So this is what it is right here. Mm, 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 mm. Really, couples. When I removed the Six of Swords, I actually got ended up with the Two of Swords, and basically, it's explaining why they're moving forward and leaving the situation. And it talks about it was a difficult choice. You know, it was a difficult choice to make, but maybe they felt like they was in the middle of something, crossroads, because that's what it's saying. Maybe you guys wasn't focusing on the same thing or wanted the same thing in life. This is crazy. And this is the even more crazy part about it. Remember, I said they don't even see this coming. They don't even see this coming. This finna happen. This finna happen like shit towards like September or October. We already in September, and this is what's even more crazy. I'm trying to figure out. It's like it seems like they're leaving. Someone could be leaving because of money. Because of money. Because of money. Then we have the Three of Pentacles right here, and the Three of Pentacles is talking about teamwork. Damn. Okie dokie, Smokey. So sorry for the couples who are in a current situation, but the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Page of Swords, followed by the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Swords. We have the Two of Swords and Death, and the Three of Pentacles. This is crazy. Remember, I said it didn't necessarily have to be a fire sign, but as I'm looking, you know, there's really no fire here like that. There's no fire here. As a matter of fact, now that I'm looking, there's no cups here either. There's no cups here either. Number 8 could be significant because I just looked up and we 8 minutes in. So I'm sorry, but couples who are in a relationship, it look like that's gonna get ready and end for some of y'all. Could be a fire sign. Just to be Pacific, but it doesn't really have to be. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. Let's go over here. Let's go over here to the your ex. Not your ex, but well, you know, exes. Okay, how the exes are doing. Shit. What we have at the bottom of the well, we have the Magician here. I don't know. Ooh, wee! Ain't that about a bitch? Listen. This is crazy. So I was talking about the ex and their current situation. Well, here's the crazy part. It do look like it's relatable. It's relatable. Like they're one and the same. And the reason why I say that is because when I just split the deck, right, I have the Queen of Pentacles, right? And who was the Queen of the Queen? Sorry, the Queen of Pentacles was also over here. So yeah, this is definitely. I did not know this was gonna play out like this. Okay, So it's related. So this is really current couples versus the ex situation. So here we go. We got the Magician and we got the Queen of Pentacles right here when I just split the deck. So what we know right now with the current situation, there's going to be an ending. There's going to be an ending, more than likely September, like the sometime in September or October, something like that. Okay. It has something to do with money. And just to kind of be fair, just to kind of be fair, um, it could have been like a job opportunity or something like that. Why they leaving or will be leaving? Just to be fair, you know, because I sorry. What's the current situation? What's the current situation for the ex? Current situation for the ex. Oh shit! Thought something. Current situation for the ex. Damn, this. The Ten of Wands kept trying to come out. Now, I got these two cards right here face down. I'm stopping right here. The reason why I'm stopping right here is because of the Three of Pentacles. Did I have it over there? Oh, damn. Did I tell you? Did I say the Ten of Wands? Did I say that? Damn, did I say that out loud or did I just think that? I think I said the Ten of Wands wanted to come out, but it didn't. It tried to come out twice, but look, when I pulled the end card, right, the Death card right here, look what we got. We got the Ten of Wands. A part of that is the Hierophant. So this is crazy to me. I'm gonna stop right here on the Three of Pentacles, though. The only reason why I'm going to do that is because I need like 3 more cards. So I'm going to take the Three of Pentacles and the next one after that. And then the next one. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be cussing. This is just crazy. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so I said what I was taking, right? And when I stopped, we have the Hierophant right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right over here. Put it right over here. And remember, once I had this card right here, the Death card, and I said the Ten of Wands kept wanting to come out, right? And it didn't. But once I removed it, guess what we got? We got the Hierophant over here too. So this is crazy because it's like I said, it's definitely related, and I did not know it was gonna play out like that. That was, you know. But anyway, let's talk about what I see here so far. These two cards over here are face down when it comes to the X or whatever. But what I do know is we have the Five of Cups right here, right? So the ex, you know, definitely was hurt by a decision that was made. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because we have, remember right here, we have the Two of Swords right here. Although I said this person is finna get ready and actually have a breakup as well, but at the same time, it's a decision that was made for the ex to be an ex, you know? So it's kind of like the same thing. Two of Swords, and then we have the Five of Cups, right? So the X is definitely having a new beginning, okay? We have the Fool card right here, right? So I could easily say, once the X left, I could use this as a reference with the Six of Swords. The X left, and started new with the Fool card. So that's what it's looking like so far. Then we have the Three of Pentacles right here. Now, I don't know what this Three of Pentacles is getting at. I know up here we have the Eight of Pentacles right here. And if you do the math right there, we left with a 5. We left with 5 of Pentacles. So it's possible that the ex could have suffered some type of financial loss, but was able to, still be in a position where they would still be able to work or do whatever it is that they needed to do, to build something to that extent. But I can't really say because I don't know what these two cards are. So let's just turn them over and try to see. Yeah, yeah. Look, once I turned that over, we actually have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles actually came out in the reverse. So, yeah. Yeah, more than likely suffered some type of loss. Financial loss is what I'm trying to say. It says lack of long-term vision. It talked about limited success or reward, work without results, distractions. There was definitely some type of financial loss, some type of investment. The relationship could have been long term, but I'm not saying that it is, but it could have been. Just gonna throw that out there. What does this card say? Yeah, we got the Strength card, and it came out in the reverse. So this is fire. This is crazy. It talks about inner strength, okay, and self-doubting and weakness and insecurities and things of that nature. Struggling, pride, like whatever happened to make the ex a ex, male or female, it hit hard. It hit real hard, Yeah. That's crazy. Shit. But with the Hierophant being right here, it seems like this person, the ex, is more than likely going to be okay. Yeah. Let's see. That was a lot. Damn, 18 minutes. Okay. Let's see. What is the what's the tea, or what the streets is saying about the relationship. How people talk, whether it's at the job or family or the neighbors, whatever the case may be. Let's just see what the tea is when it comes to the ex's current situation. What is people saying? At the bottom of the deck, we got Squad, and it talks about reconciliation and close friends and Soul Tribe. So somebody talking, and like people be like, this my squad, this my, whatever the case may be, close friends. Somebody is definitely talking about the current situation. Wow. So I cut the deck, and we got Chain, and it talks about codependency and unhealthy attachment and being weighed down. Damn. That's what they talking about? Is that how this person feels? Is that why they leaving? Because they feeling like this is unhealthy attachment, and they feel like they being weighed down? Damn. When it comes to the couples in a current relationship. What is the tea? What are people saying? Damn. Ooh wee. I sound like, oh, that thing on what is it, Rick and Morty? Ooh wee. Listen. Um Somebody tired, okay, because at the bottom of the deck we got fed up over it, not having it, and frustrated. So people is talking about how frustrated the somebody is in a relationship. I'm feeling like somebody's more than likely venting and talking about how they feel, okay, something to that extent, you know. So that's what people talking about. But they saying they tired of what's going on and they over it and da 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 da, and they threatening to leave and stuff like that. Maybe so with this Six of Swords right here. I don't know, but let's see what this card has to say. Damn. Then we got Super Size Me. It says doing too much and excessive and over indulgent. So somebody can't necessarily handle everything that comes with a person. They feel like, you know, everything they do is like on the Richter scale, like just big and loud for no reason, just, you know, and whoever this is, they probably not used to that or just can't deal with that, you know. Look how this person looks on here. So that's what the tea is. So I feel like somebody is more than likely talking about the situation to others or to somebody, and it's getting around, something like that. Yeah. And then when I remove the next card, we got lift off, and it says fast action. It talks about progression, forward movement, and the wait is over. So progression and forward. So yeah, um, the T is this relationship is they people are talking about that it may end, and it definitely looks like it's going to end. God damn, let's see what's going on over here. Let's see what's going on over here. So, um, over here, one side for the X situation when it comes to what's the T, what are people saying on the streets. It's interesting because once I remove the lift off card moving forward, on this side, I ended up getting Penny Pincher, and it talks about financial struggles, saving up, and budgeting. And basically, based off of these cards and how they had came out, you know, with the Strength card in the reverse, and then the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Fool card, and the Five of Cups. So yeah, like I said, I definitely feel like the X took some type of financial loss, especially with the penny pension thing being right here. So more than likely, that's what the T is. People can kind of tell, like, damn, how people was, how certain situation was over here versus how it is now. So that could be kind of like what people are talking about, okay, when it comes to the ex's current situation or whatever. So let's see. Um, so once I did it, I split it. We got SOS, and it talks about distress, act with urgency, and assistance needed. Okay, yeah. Um, they the T definitely was how things had went down regarding this situation for the ex. Mm, this is crazy. I did not. Mm-mm. Damn. Okay, so this card right here is in the reverse, but what I do see is this guy on this card, and it talks about masculine pride. Okay, it talks about toxicity, and it says meeting manly expectations. Okay, so it almost feels like the T also is about how this person, how the ex could probably be stepping in to a different version of them. Okay, now, not for sure if this is, good or bad. Like it's almost like macho man. It's like you tried to do this to me, but I'm finna come back with a vengeance. So male or female, like it could have been a female who, ended up, was maybe on the bigger side and ended up losing weight or something like that. Just flip the story and flip the energies. But it's like the T is how this person is kind of maybe stepping their game back up or something like that. Let's see. Followed by damn. Look at this. Okay, look, squad. Okay, listen, remember just a minute ago, squad was at the bottom of the deck for her. Well, not for her, I'm sorry, for the ex. I mean, not the current situation. Now we have squad again, but it's in the reverse for the ex situation. That's crazy as hell to me. So that's what it is. That's kind of like what I feel. Somebody ain't ain't really talking when it comes to this person's thingy. More than likely, they busy working on themselves and probably staying out of the way, especially with this new beginning being right here. Yeah, so don't. It's crazy. Uh, It's this situation over here. A person was real loud, right? This situation over here is like it's quiet. This person just seems to be working on their own self, the ex. Okay, like I said, squad came out in the reverse. Well, it just happened to be in the correct position over here. Sorry about the table. Yes, I'm gonna turn that around, and I think that's it. So I'll put it over there. Okay. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Listen. um, you know how people be like, where the receipts at? Where the receipts at? This person, yeah, whoever this ex is, I feel like they gonna try to show they butt because we got receipts right here. I feel like they gonna have the receipts to bring to the table, and even though don't nobody really know what's going on, I feel like this person moving in silence, but you're gonna see the receipts basically without having to see the receipts like that. I don't know what this person done to make this person feel. Ugh. I said, I. This is like really like my second time using these guys. I just said I don't know what this person did to make this person, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the situation is. But once I removed that card, so I gave this one 3 over here, and this one got 3 over here. So once I removed the card, I got lust. I got lust, and it talks about greed and bareback and inconsiderate. So I ain't gonna speak too much on that. But I was like, well, shit, what's making this person, you know what I'm saying, get into their energy like macho man? Because it also talked about toxicity too. Like, and when I think about the toxicity for the ex over here, male or female, it's not so much as toxicity as in, being a bad person or nothing like that, but I'm feeling it's more so just like, you know, how people could come up and things like that, but it's like this person is going to come up in so many different ways, and it could possibly, it would possibly change most people in the way that they think and move. So the T may be like, dang, this person done changed and this, that, and the other. But this person gonna have these receipts. That's at these receipts. It says evidence and it says guilty as charged, exposed. Like, I'm finna be out here or something like that. Something like that. But just being cocky is what I'm feeling like when it comes to the toxicity part. Being able to get what they want, but maybe being a tease or something like that. I don't know. But I said what made this person be this way. And we got lust, greed, barebacking, and inconsiderate. So I would just leave that right there. I would just leave that one right there. Okay. Let's go over here. Yeah. I want to know how did the current couple people meet? How did they meet? Okay. Damn. We got date night, getting ready to be wined and dined. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe they met, I don't know. But whatever it has to do, they did definitely go on a date. So it was, formal. It was like regular. Like, they did sit down and go eat somewhere, not, meeting up in each other houses and things like that. They did go actually do something, you know, go out to eat or something like that, go to the movies. That's kind of like how they met. Or they could have been out somewhere eating or at the movies and met this person while, whatever, how you be out in traffic or whatever the case may be, and you run into somebody, something like that. I don't know. But date night has something to do with the way the current couple people ended up meeting, followed by let go, and it says make room for the new beginning that's on your way. So I said, how did they meet? So somebody, that, listen, date night, let go. Somebody had a date night, somebody met somebody, and they ended up letting somebody go. Bottom line, that's how they met over here. So I'm just gonna put that right there. I don't think there's much else to say. Whoo, hoo, 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 hoo. Damn. Damn. Um. I was finna say like the same thing over here. Um. Like how did they meet, right? With the ex over here, but as I'm looking, remember the ex, there's nothing over here, you know what I'm saying, that really says that the ex has met anyone, you know, not ready, but it's kind of like they working on themselves for when they do meet someone. Okay, but what is definitely clear versus these cards is moving on. Okay, moving on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, and it's over. So that's kind of like what it is. And then right here we have intuition, and it talks about the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you. So more than likely, the ex probably was aware of what was going on, probably didn't necessarily want to believe it, which is probably why it hurt it so bad with the Five of Cups over here. Okay. It's crazy because it's Five of Cups over here. This person is hurt, the ex is hurt, but there's no cups over here at all, just the ending. So I'm gonna just put this over here and put this right here. Ooh, dang. Listen, when I move that, it says they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. And then we have guardian angel, a lost loved one watches over you. All right, so I don't know what that means, but I'm just saying it because it was the next card, so that was right there. All right, I'm gonna have to move some of these cards up just to make a little bit more room. Okay, I'm just gonna put that right there. Sorry about all of this. Okay. I'll take this one off. Damn, I had never moved his. I mean, I keep calling him his. I never moved that one over there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I had moved the bottom of the deck of their cards, and over here on the current couple situation, we got the Ten of Wands. Okay, it says responsibilities, duties, feeling burdened, exhausted, struggles, hard working, losing concentration. Right? Damn. Then over here we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like this person over here, the ex, is still kind of like focusing on themselves and focusing on their money, and trying to balance the two. That's what I'm getting by removing those cards over there. So let's see let's use these cards right here. I don't even know if I should really do that. I don't know if I should do that. I was finna say, well, how did the situation end? I was gonna ask that question. How did it end? We just know that one started and one began. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. Let's see if they in agreement. When it comes to the current situation for the couples, how did the relationship end? How did the relationship end when it comes to the current couples situation? When it comes to the ex, I have to clarify. When it comes to the current couple situation, how did the relationship end with the ex? All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have community. All right. So I don't know if it happened out in the open or, shit, rumor has it. I don't know. Followed by pathway. Damn. Shit. Well, we still have like pathway, which is like a choice, a direction to go. All right. So it's still kind of just keeping moving forward. There was an ending. There's, ending. Shit, pathway. A choice was made and there was an ending. Shit. How did the relationship end? How or why did the relationship win? I said win. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. This card in the reverse. Ooh. I said, how did it end? And we got occupation. We got occupation in the reverse. So I don't know if if it has something to do with the job where it occurred at, because remember we had community. I said probably like out in the open or something like that, but occupation is in the reverse, so it's something surrounding that. Okay, well, did it like end because the person wasn't working? We got high honors right here. High honors, and then thought. What comes after that? um High honors, thought, judication, followed by the coffin. So something happened. I don't know. It's somebody who had a good job ended up losing a good job or something like that. Something like that. And it ended or around that time. I don't know. Ooh, ooh. Once I removed the coffin, we got thief, followed by main female. Damn. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Does the ex agree with that? Spirit, with the cards that just came out regarding why the relationship ended, or similar to how the relationship ended or what it had to do with, does the ex agree with that? Look, main female. Look, hold on. Look, hold on. Let me just take the cards out that cave. Let's see. Where that main female? Oh, there she go. Thief and main female. Listen. Listen. The courtship came out. Look, it's so funny. So let me put this over here so I can have these cards in front of me. So I asked if he agreed with that. I keep saying he. If the ex agreed with that. And we got main female right here. So when I read this back, it's crazy because when I read it back this way, remember I actually read it this way, like occupation. It was occupation, high honors. We got judication, thoughts, coffin, thief, and female. But what if I was to read it back this way? What if I was to read it this way? So we have main female here, okay, and we have thief, followed by coffin, with thoughts being right here, and high honors, and judication. So what I'm feeling like is, male or female, I feel like somebody was doing something they didn't have no business doing, with thief being here. So I'm thinking somebody was doing something they had no business doing in the relationship. That's why it ended up ending with the coffin being right here, with thoughts being right here. More than likely the ex had already felt like, you know what I'm saying, this person doesn't deserve like high honors. This is why we end up having to go to court, with judication being right here. When it comes to the job, she probably wasn't, I'm sorry, it's a girl, a woman on here, but probably wasn't working, like doing what they were supposed to be doing at the job. Or maybe the relationship ended right before a person stopped working or something like that. But the occupation has definitely something to do with why the relationship ended. Okay, and I wanted to see if the ex agreed with that. And like I said, we got the main female, so I don't know. Maybe distant horizon. Does the ex have anything else to say about the reason as to why the relationship ended? Does the ex have anything to say as to why the relationship ended? I don't think. All I'm getting, well, remember we just had Distant Horizon and it came out again, and then we got Lovers. Okay, so the ex really don't seem to really care to elaborate as much. Like I said, whoever this person is, they more on the quiet side. They were more quiet, you know. Um, all we have here is the Lovers, okay, Distant Horizon, followed by Change, okay. Oops, shit. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean for that card to fly over there, but guess what? False person. False person. This is crazy. And remember, we had Thief right here. I don't know, somebody was stealing money from somebody or something like that, but we know there was some type of change. Okay. We got Lovers here. And then we have Distant Horizon. So I don't know, like when the person found out, they act real quick because maybe they already felt like they knew what was up. I don't know. But I'm going to just leave it right. I said I'm going to leave it right there. And I am, because we have pathways again. So, yeah. I don't know. Make of that. I don't know. Ah, look how we gonna have, we got high honors, and then we got official person right there. That's crazy. So I'm gonna just leave that there. Hmm. Let's see. Let's use these cards. Um, when it comes to the current um couple situation, when it comes to the ex situation, was there anything that could have been done or needed to be done? You know, that could have like fixed the situation. You know, at the bottom of the deck. Stop checking their social media. Okay. So I don't know if somebody spent too much time on social media, or if somebody was watching someone's social media and found out something, or just on social media too much and not showing the person enough attention or something like that. I don't know. Okay, set a bedtime. Set a bedtime routine for better sleep. Yeah, somebody stayed up a lot, um, on social media and things of that nature when they should have been asleep, but they were on social media, something like that. Mm, okay. Um, so what came out was, it said consider starting or expanding your own business. Um, uh, this is the crazy part. This is the crazy part about it. I know this says consider starting or expanding your own business, but it's almost like if somebody would have been focusing more on their own business instead of worrying about everybody else's business, things probably would have been better. And the reason why I say that is because we have learning from your mistakes at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's go over here because, once I move this card right here, it says spend time with your pet. So I don't know if the ex had some type of pet or, animal, whatever the case may be. What could the ex had done to like, or did, or could have done to make the situation the way that it was, or how it turned out? Like, what role does the ex play in this situation when it comes to how things could have been better, or, for the relationship? What role does the ex have in that? I'm gonna say damn. This is crazy. So all I know is what came out was well, did I show y'all these cards? Let me see them. And then learning from your mistakes. So, I wanted to see about the ex and their role. This is the crazy part about it. We got forgive them if possible that came out. Forgive them if possible, which is crazy as hell. Followed by do more of what makes you feel good, right? So I'm starting to feel like now with the distant horizon card being here, okay, and the macho man right here in the distant horizon, and then we got do more of what makes you feel good. It's really this person. This is still like this ex is really still just focusing on them, what makes them feel good, what makes them feel happy, okay. And I'm like, what could they have done, whatever. And at the bottom of the deck, we have take a break. Take a break. Take a break. So I'm looking at that as, ended up having to leave the situation. And it almost seems as if it's not the ex's fault that there was an ending. It definitely feels as if it is not the ex's fault as to why it is a ending when it says forgive them if possible. So the person over here in the current relationship, I don't know what had happened, but they finna be singling on their own in a minute too. Yeah, and shit, based off of after the death card, after I removed the death card over here, based off of that, when I removed it, we had the Ten of Wands. So it's gonna be some type of struggle on some type of level, and they saying like learn from your mistakes, and this time about forgive them if it's possible. So I don't even know, but one thing for sure is like this person over here is an official person, okay, and I'm not talking about like official like working and stuff like that. I'm talking about like this person seems to be like a good person. This person over here, male or female, don't matter. um we got the Eight of Pentacles up here. They still finna keep working on them and getting their money, because that's more than likely what they used to. I don't know, but let's just keep it moving. Take a break. Once I remove that, we got find a mentor or be one. Okay, so it's almost like this situation needs some help, and you could help somebody based off of the shit that you done been through over here, whatever the case that may be. I don't even know, but Um, what else we got? Let's see. Let's see what the future looking like then. Let's see what the future looking like. Oh, it's two different decks of cards. Um, yeah. What is the future looking like for the X? What is their future looking like? At the bottom of the deck, we have number 7, and it talks about positive energy surrounding you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Followed by love. Damn. Love surrounds all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. It's number 7 and number 17. So this is like star, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I don't know. This person, the ex seemed like, what happened? How is the future gonna be looking for the ex? At the bottom of the deck, we got the world, number 36, and it says be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So it's saying that a second time, just with a different card. Anything else? You see that? It came out again. Love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So it came out again. For the X, at the bottom of the deck, we have weathering the challenges ahead will bring in new and positive future. So whatever this person has been through, you know, weathering the storm, these thorns, you know, like I said, whoever this person was, they done been through some stuff. Somebody kind of tucked them through some stuff, but it still look like they're gonna be okay. It look like they're gonna be okay in the long run. After that, we have celebration, and it talks about you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. All right, so I'm gonna just leave it right there for the X. Then we got flowers. Let's see. What is the future looking like for the current couple in a relationship? What is the future looking like? Damn, it's almost an hour. Fuck. What is the future looking like? Well, look. We have flowers. It says be generous. It says success and emotional fulfillment, followed by key. It says new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Then we have the sun card, and it says open your heart to the enormous growth ahead, right? Which is this all sounds really good, really good. We got flowers, we got key, we got the sun, and we have opening your heart to enormous growth ahead. But this is crazy because we have the snake card right here, right? And the snake card talks about your intuition and your healing powers will guide you to guide you to a better path. It says just be careful. So um I'm not for sure, like when it comes to the future, it's looking like everything is good. It's gonna be good. But like with the snake being here, it's like they want this person to just be careful moving forward. So it might be something that looks really, really good. And this person is gonna have to use their intuition or they're gonna end up getting bit. Okay, so remember, it talks about learning from your mistakes. Okay, whatever that may be. So I don't know, but like I said, flowers here, being generous, success, and emotional fulfillment, key. Your new beginnings, directions, and adventure awaits for those ready to let go of the past, and followed by sun, open your heart to enormous growth ahead. So what I'm feeling like is more than likely when it comes to the future, the current situation over here is that because we already know there's going to be an ending, right? Based off of the cards, but it's like the new beginning is going to be like all of that, right? But with snake being here, they like, use your intuition. You better use it. Be careful because you might get bitten. That's basically what this is saying. you know so what's ever been done to another person in a situation, it's possible that it could be done to you as well. So you need to be careful, or you might get bit. So it's something to that extent. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stay strong and stay focused. With the chariot being here. All right. Stay strong and stay focused. Mm-hmm. We got patience, and it says slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Okay. Ow. Hurting my elbow. Let's see what the romance angels, is these romance? Yeah. Let's see what the romance angel cards have to say. Over here. Ooh, shit. What is this? Okay. So we have over here, it says, it is safe for you to love. It says, it is safe for you to love. And it's right here by the key when it talks about new beginning and adventure and let go of the past. So right here next to it, where it's safe to love, we have let go of control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. And then look, we got true love. So I'm really hoping that this situation right here will bring out like this person over here. I'm just hoping that the situation will play out the way that they wanted to play out, because I'm almost feeling like whoever this is, they're gonna really be happy. Like they really gonna be happy, but let's see. Yeah, they're gonna be happy. They're gonna be happy. This person over here gonna be happy. So hopefully everything just works out, because the not the current situation. Once that ending up here, this person is gonna meet somebody that's gonna really make them feel happy as a person. All right. As a matter of fact, um, where's yeah. Hold on. Hold on, put these over here. What the fuck? Here they go. I'm like, where they at? Okay, I want to see because I feel like this person gonna be really happy over here with this new person. So let's see what the new person true intentions will be. Okay. Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So still sticking with you know, the Queen of Pentacles up here, right? So we got the Ace of Pentacles right there. So when it comes to this new person that they will be meeting, this true love, and it says safe to love and to let go of control issues. What will be the true intentions of the person coming their way? Okay. So we only got one card that flew out. Let's see what it has to say. Okay. Mm. Mm. Well, this is crazy. See, and that's exactly why I'm like, I want to know what this person's true intentions is, you know, and that's why I said, like, you know how once we kind of get what it is that we want in a relationship, because as I said, this looks good as fuck. Flowers, new beginnings, opening up your heart, finding true love. It's safe to love, letting go of control issues. Like, it sounds good as fuck. But although it sounded good as fuck, it just didn't feel good as fuck. As much sense as that may make, it did not feel good. So that's why I'm like, let me see what's up with this, right? So keep in mind what the person at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands, you know, and it talks about responsibilities, duties, feeling burdened, exhausted, struggling, hard work, losing concentration, right? Losing concentration. But this is what's going to happen once they have that ending with that one situation that they are currently in and don't see that it's going to end like in the middle of September or October. But I wanted to know what this person true intentions was, the new person. And listen, I said it's gonna be like everything. And it says at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups right here. And it talks about compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionals, stable, intuitive, caring. Like, male or female, this person is going to be like everything that this person wants. But I'm like, what's their true intentions, right? And that's why that snake thing came out when it says your intuition is healing powers will guide you to be a better path. Just be careful, right? With the snake card, just be careful. But this card shot out right here. And this card actually is crazy because it's actually the Ten of Wands as well. But then the Ten of Wands came out in a reverse. And then the Ten of Wands basically just said doing it all, carrying the burden, struggle. You know, it says overstressed, burnt out, depressed. Like it's almost one of those situations where you can't win for fucking losing. You know? Like, as good as this situation may seem like, but this person's true intentions, like I'm saying, they gonna present themselves to be everything you want, but they not. And this is the crazy part of karma. This is the crazy part about karma. So I just hope whoever see this take note or whatever, or shit, maybe the ex don't want them to see it. Hell, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what come out for the for the ex. We got religious factors is at the bottom, and then we got wedding. Damn, we got religious factors are at the bottom, and then when I cut the deck, we got wedding. So I don't know. When it comes to the ex, may end up meeting someone. You guys probably grew up different religions or something like that. Maybe one had religion, maybe the other one didn't. I don't know. But we do have wedding here. But let's just see. Let's just see. I don't know. Damn, what the fuck? How you just gonna come out there like that? I wasn't ready for you. Well, just take a peek and see what it was. It was 2 cards. It's still the same shit. How did that fall out? Wedding, and stay optimistic about your love life. So, what's when it comes to the ex? What does the romance angel cards have to say? I saw wedding again. It just didn't come out. Passion. Don't nothing want to come out. Damn. My arm's hurting. Shit. Oh, I said passion. So we have attraction. It says it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment, followed by chemistry. So chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So we got attraction here and we have attraction there. So this person over here, the ex, they're gonna find somebody they're gonna really be attracted to. They're gonna really be attracted to. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have forgive, and it says forgiving and learning. And it's crazy because if I push this over here, we got forgive them if possible. Remember, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment, right? So that's why I really feel like this person, this ex, is really just focusing on themselves right now. They really just focusing on themselves right now, getting themselves together. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it right there. Oh, that's crazy. Once I remove that card, we got this could be the one. And it says you already met the romantic partner you seek. So that could be a reason as to why you guys' chemistry and attraction may be so good or something like that. So this could be the one. This could be the one. And then we have true love. Now this is crazy because the true love over here, yeah. In the hearts of heart, this person may feel like this is their true love. And kind of find out, shit. And but then on this side, with this could be the one, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know each other. This more than likely could be the one because this is a new person. They don't even know nothing really about this person that's coming in, but they gonna fill their head up really, really big. Okay. kind of like they like stuff like that, because remember we had the streets talking about supersize me and doing too much, excessive and overindulgent. So it's like the more this person feeds this person's head or ego, the bigger it's going to get, which is going to make them easy for them to slide under the radar and for them to not really do nothing. And this person just do everything, just everything. We got the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the correct position over there. Like, that shit crazy. It's like, whew, that karma came around, gonna come around quick in a bitch. Then look. This could be the one, followed by romantic feelings. It looked like the ex is winning. We almost done. Let's see if there's any hidden messages here. Let's go over here first. When it comes to the current couple relationships, is there any hidden messages? At the bottom of the deck, I wish I could take back my words. Okay, the hidden message. I wish I could take back my words. Wow. Okay. Followed by, I wish I had treated you better. Damn. Damn. Okay. Can I get one more card, please? Regarding the hidden messages. Any hidden messages? You gave me two. We have what I see right here is I'm not available. I'm not available. And then this is face down so I can't see it. And it says, just being near you is intoxicating. Damn. Then we got, I'm starting to understand our connection at the bottom of the deck. Whoa. That's crazy. What about this one over here? Any hidden messages? From the ex? The timing just wasn't right for us, and we have I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so it's looking like the ex more than likely still think about somebody. Okay, and we got the timing just wasn't right, followed by I look for you everywhere. So I'm feeling like this how things was in the beginning, probably during the breakup or something like that. Hold on, do they got that one too? Ooh, yep. Listen, three over here, and then I wish I could take back my words. So that's how I begin. That's how it ends. All right. So I look for you everywhere. I can't stop thinking about you. And the timing just wasn't right. All right. So that's the hidden message from the ex. All right. So this is what the ex would say to you. You know, I looked for you everywhere. I can't stop thinking about you. The timing just wasn't right. All right. So this person seems to be really honest and, you know, shit. It's like love hurts. Either you're going to do it or you're not and try it again. Then over here, I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm not available. And just being near you is intoxicating. All right. So it's letting the person know that I'm not available, but I'm starting to understand our connection. Oh, they will. This person will understand the connection once that karma come back around with that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and that Ten of Pentacles in the correct position. Just being around you is intoxicating, okay? Last but not least, let's see if there are any, oops, they upside down, sorry. If there are any confessions, okay? And I'm just gonna see what comes out. All right, we'll see who it goes to. So at the bottom of the deck, it says afraid. It says, when you are not with me, I feel afraid. I am afraid to let you down once you get to know me. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. I have to overcome this in myself as you see me before coming forward ready. Okay. I love you. My love for you is infinite. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into the infinity, knowing that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you is in my heart. Nothing can compare with anything. Remember always, my love, that I love you. Damn. Okay. That's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. 2 cards, please. Thank you. So, once again, we got forgive. Okay. And we have twin flame. It says twin flame signs. Oh, this is crazy. Ooh, this is crazy. That's more than likely why this connection was the way that it was. This could have been like a twin flame because we have twin flame here. This could definitely have been a twin flame kind of connection. That's why one person is feeling so hurt or was so hurt, and that's why the other person is gonna have to deal with some karmic shit when it's all done and over with. So we have twin flame signs followed by forgive, and then we have opening up. I'm not about to read all of that, but I will put it up here so you can try. Shit. Followed by forgive. So we got forgive. Followed by opening up. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have new beginnings. Okay. So, with that being said, this has been some shit. Okay. So, this has been the couples now versus the ex current situation. Didn't elaborate too much on the situation with the current person that they're currently with because they finna leave. They finna be out. They told us why and how they met, this, that, and the other. So if anyone resonates, leave a comment, all that good stuff, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you like this, I'll do more readings like this. And remember, you can always request a reading on a celebrity, did, or a live. They're always for free. And you can always request a private tarot card reading, depending on what you want to know. I do a reading for you, and I'll send it to you on a private link. And it'll be for your eyes only. If you decide to show it to somebody else, that's all on you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But remember, it's free. So with that being said, I am Queen Von Shay Tarot. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and thank you.